I'm Jasmine de Silva. I'm a photographer and director as well. So I think for me with fashion photography, it's more about working with your own aesthetic and developing your own aesthetic to tell a story. I know that generally the fashion industry is quite female dominated, but still I think photographers is a male dominated thing. I kind of just want people to realise that we don't need to keep kind of trying to attain this perfection that doesn't actually exist. So I started doing photography around the age of 15 and actively pursuing it and developing my work at that age after an art trip. For me with fashion photography, it's less about actually promoting the fashion, but more about working with your own aesthetic and developing your own aesthetic to tell a story, develop a character maybe into these images. Fashion photography kind of gives us a tool and a platform to be really creative. Because I am a woman, obviously all of my work is more about women wanting to be perfect.
Welcome to BSC, where we aid viewers like you all around the world to unlock incredible adventures and life features. Today, you will get an exclusive sneak peek into the exciting world of fixing humans. Once we receive your...
I can even remember from when I was like 12, I would always see magazines, you know, slating how a celebrity looks on the beach, and I just hated it, and I never bought those magazines because I hated that we're making somebody else feel like crap about themselves, and just because they're famous to make you feel better about yourself. But that being said, I don't think it's just about women, I do think it's just everybody. So yeah, I definitely think that affects everybody's body image. So over the last few years, the conceptual side of my work has really developed alongside of the aesthetic of working with the fact that we are kind of constantly in this obsessive pursuit of physical perfection through a daily kind of construction, deconstruction and reconstruction of our own bodies. I kind of just want people to realise that we don't need to keep kind of trying to attain this perfection that doesn't actually exist. You know, there's a lot of discussion around this topic of, you know, the fact that we should just be happy with ourselves. And there is a lot of discussion of that right now. But actually, then I spoke to, like I was saying, with all these girls who are about 18, 19, 20, and the pressure they feel because they're on social media a lot more. Like, I'm not on social media a huge amount, and they all said that with all these, even just one small example, like using these filters, everybody's saying they feel like they now have to have this Instagram face. It's still a massive issue, and I think it will continue to be a massive issue, so we just have to keep working on it. And I think not pressurizing someone to be like, you're great as you are, but you know, accepting that people have body issues, and also just trying to help them realize in a non-preachy way, I guess. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of our other like artists will say that obviously your personal work really feeds into your personal life. So I just find that whilst I'm creating one project, it really starts to kind of adjust and alter the way that I'm viewing the world because of the research that I do for the personal projects. And basically to never stop doing those personal projects. So I think that's how I'm building myself as a person, as a photographer and director, is just to constantly work on developing new ideas and researching and like, kind of like I said, with making sure that I stay in touch with people of all different kind of ages and kind of like diverse walks of life, I guess, as well.